then another project I want to do is this down here. It's kind of close quarters, so it might be a little hard to see, but I have this space in here that I want to make use of. So I need to try and create a shelf above this here, and then hopefully that'll let me use more of this space in there. So I went to Lowe's, and luckily they like ripped down the board for me to hopefully the correct size. So all I need to do is I'm going to install 2 wooden strips along the side on either side, and then hopefully slide that shelf right into the position. I'm hoping it works. Okay, so I took out the baskets that were hanging in there, and unfortunately the hoses came in closer than I was expecting. So I'm going to show you. So back here, I did not know these came forward as much as they are, so I thought they were flat along there. I didn't realize this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try and jigsaw out a little bit so that I can try and get the board back further. Either way, it's going to require some cutting of the board. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do, is try and jigsaw. And also the other thing I noticed is that this here is not flush with these. So it board is actually a bit too wide because I didn't compensate for that, because I measured from here to here. So unfortunately it's not going to work as it is right now. And I think I mean I could get it up further and then it would fit in there, but I think to try and maximize the amount of space that I can use down here, what I'm going to do, like I said, is do the jigsaw cuts. So absolutely sweating in here. But so I'm going to leave that for now and go and get my jigsaw and then have to mark it and do all those little things, but that's the plan. All right, get some marking utensils. Going to kind of put it in there. And I'm just going to eyeball this. It's not going to be super, super pretty, but it'll be good enough. So, how flexible it is. Okay, so I think what I might try to do is, am I looking in here? So what I might try to do is kind of push these together, and so that I will have a little bit of wood there and cut out a notch there, and then notch around for this part here. So again, just eyeballing. I think we'll go about here. Maybe not quite as far. That looks like that could be good. Maybe in about to here. And then, let's see, we got about that much to go back further. So, if it were here, about there, and then notch that out a bit there. Okay. Hopefully that will do it. I'm gonna go and take it up by the jigsaw and we'll go from there. Okay, so hopefully those guesstimates will be about on target. I'm going to go take it up and use the jigsaw, and then we will see how well it fits in, and if it does, then we'll be able, or I will be able to put the side strips on for it to rest in. But jigsaw time. Okay, got my jigsaw out. I'm going to do it right here. This is normally, I would use a little bit better situation, but I already had to play Tetris trying to pull my jigsaw out of this mess here. And it's hot and I'm not in the mood. So hopefully this will do it. I am, however, going to use something on my eyes because I want to keep my eyes. So just in case, hopefully nothing goes wrong. I'm going to start with the notch out. Oh boy, that's not wiggly. Oh, let's go. Right, hopefully that is enough. Then we're going to do the part for the tubing. All right, hopefully that does it. I'm gonna take it down and test it. All right, time the moment of truth it. Please work, please work. No. Ah, okay, hold on. Can we get this? That. Oh, okay. Need to notch it. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit short on the notch right there. Otherwise, I think we got a winner. So I'm gonna take a little bit more out of that, and I think we're good to go. Okay, so I'm just going to go off of confidence that the little notch that I took out is now going to be what we need to fit into there, and I'm going to go ahead and start to put in the boards to support the shelf. So just going to guesstimate about where I want this. Put in one. Oops. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and screw that in. Oh, silly. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to get the back part done. And I'm going to attempt to level it. Not exactly easy considering the tight spot we're working in and the fact that I am not level within this vehicle. I am definitely at an incline, but we'll try and see. Take one of these out. Get it all out right away. Okay. Okay, that looks about on. So we'll try and get in there. Okay, so I don't have a tape measure in here right now, so I am just going to eyeball it, and hopefully it's not super critical. I plan on putting some drawers in there, and then, I mean, everything's in constant motion, so it's not like it's going to be flat and level at any point. So I think eyeballing is good enough. You know, if this were my actual like stationary home that I were in, I would use like more actual measurement and make sure if everything is level and good to go. But again, we're going to be in motion, and we're not going to be parking and being level, and so it is going to be what it is. So we're just going to do the best we can with eyeballing. Okay, you might be wondering why I'm just using the little block, and that is because the wheel well is actually lower, or excuse me, higher than what I want to put the support at. So I am just going to do 2 smaller supports, and hopefully that will be good. It should be. If it's not, well then, dang, I'm gonna have to do some more trimming, I guess, with the jigsaw, but we're gonna give it a go. Okay, it does not like that wood. Why? There we go. All right, let's try it again. Ooh, steamy. cooperate. Work with me, baby. You are not cooperating. Gosh darn. Well, hopefully that's enough of a lead. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Ooh, steamy, steamy, steamy. All right, work with my baby. Yes. Okay. Let's try and put her in. All right, that does not look even, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. That really doesn't look even. That looks, okay, that was about there. It's about the same distance from the floor. Maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, a little bit lower. But we'll see. Anyways. We got a little bit more storage area now, so we can put some stuff in there, which is what we tried to accomplish. So, yay! Absolutely dripping in sweat now, but did it. So that is one more project done today.